sitting listening, come on, buckle in, mama, buckle in.
That sounded perfect, and I literally was listening to that on my way in.
Thank you.
So I'm like, here it is live.
Oh man,
That's
thank you.
awesome.
Thank
we
you
will,
for listening.
We will definitely talk about Phoebe.
Awesome.
I'm very excited
She's
about
the
that.
best.
All right. So I'm going to introduce the show, and then we'll do a little Q&A and a couple songs. Is that cool?
Cool. Yeah,
Excellent.
I'm totally down for whatever you need. Whatever you're down for, I guess.
Sounds good.
Happy to be here.
All right. Hey, you guys, it's Sara B. This is my 1-year anniversary show. Does that count as a jubilee? I don't know. I feel bad, you guys. I didn't get anybody at the station anything. I didn't get a card. I didn't get flowers. I'm in the doghouse. But I did bring a guest. I'm very excited to have Colin McCarthy on my show, Sara B on the X. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me, and happy anniversary as well.
Why, thank you. Yeah, I really should have got a card. That's okay.
I should have brought a card now that you say that.
I think if we can run out like to Walgreens or something.
Let's swing back.
All right, yeah, perfect. We'll sign it. No one will know. But thanks for coming. I love your new album.
Thank you.
I love listening to you when I drive. I like listening to you when I'm working, although I hate it because then periodically I get interrupted and I'm like, shh, I'm in the zone. You have this really unique way of bringing, I don't know if I'm going to say this right, but like warmth to sorrowful topics. I don't know if that makes any sense. I can try to elaborate.
I'm like, for the sake of the brand, sure, elaborate. No, I'm like, totally. Thank you for saying that.
I find that really unique and interesting.
Yeah, thank you. I think primarily the artists that I came up on operate from the standpoint that's like they lived what they were talking about. You know what I mean? Like, so I think there's this warmth in the sense of like I'm not writing anything that I didn't go through. So there's a part of my heart that really is saying that every word I'm writing or anything I'm going to sing, I stamp that happened, unless I wrote it with somebody else and we're going for, something else in that way. So I think it just comes from that type of people that I kind of came up on. Like Justin Townes Earle has the same type of like warmth in his presentation and voice, but he's talking about topics that are hard hitting.
Right, right. Yeah, I always like asking where people get their inspiration from, where they draw their ideas from, their style. I like picking people's brains about the catalyst for things, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. And everybody has like different catalysts, and then it goes down that rabbit hole, and it's like, oh man.
The rabbit hole, yeah.
It's like, wow.
I do like a good rabbit hole dive. But are you from the area? Are you a transplant who moved here? Or?
Yeah, I'm from the area originally, born, raised in Albany. My mother's from Cohoes.
Cool.
Karen Radliff, for all you Cohosians out there.
Hi, Karen.
She's awesome. So I moved to Denver. I mean, I lived in Florida for a little bit. I went to school in Plattsburgh for a little bit, but none of those felt like I was, totally leaving home like that. Like East Coast is kind of East Coast. So I moved out to Denver, I think maybe like 5-6 years ago or something like that.
I saw that.
Like 4.5 years or so, and then moved back this way after that, which could kind of hint at a little bit of the warmth in the presentation, maybe of the material.
Interesting.
You know what I mean?
What made you choose Colorado, if I can be so nosy?
Honest answer is that I went to a wedding there. My buddy Robbie McNary and his wife Maggie got married. They're gonna kill me for not remembering the exact location, but it was beautiful. I flew into Denver anyway, and we rented like a car. Me and my buddy Ryan rented a car and drove out to the wedding. So I got to see like Rocky Mountain National Park, like went snowboarding a little bit, like that type of thing. And I was like, what am I doing? It was during COVID, so it was like a really unpopular opinion or like move to just kind of like pack your bags and get in the car. But that's kind of how I roll. So I got home from that trip, and I remember thinking to myself, like, I don't know, I felt inclined to get out there around that frequency. Like there's a little bit different vibe out there of folks, and it felt like I fit in it, for lack of better words, or I could find a way to fit into it. So I just took the risk, and I bought the apartment or rented it online overnight without ever seeing it.
Good for you.
And that was like, you know what I mean? Like you already paid $1,500 in a down payment, so like you better get to Denver by November 15th. It was the start
Right.
date. So yeah, I rolled into town November 14th of like 2020.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It was a fun time. Yeah.
Wow, that's great. So I am, obviously, I already said I'd ask. You have one song where you talk about a very special female in your life.
Yes.
Phoebe.
Yes.
May we delve further into Phoebe?
Phoebe is the only woman I'm going to be dating for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. She's the best, though. She never talks back. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Phoebe's awesome. I got her with my ex-partner in Colorado. Her name was Carla, and we got Phoebe together kind of like 6 or something months before her and I decided to kind of split up.
Okay.
And I'm a huge dog guy. So prior to that, I had a dog named Towns, named after Towns Van Zandt and Justin Towns Earl. And he passed away. You know, there's another song on the album that's about a dog, but nobody would probably know.
Okay.
I'll tell you about that in a minute. But that one's about Towns kind of passing away and what that was about for me. So we kind of got Phoebe in a replacement of Towns type of vibe, kind of, you know. She never grew. She stayed like the same size. She's like a little spaniel.
Mini. Oh.
Yeah, she's not that big. She's maybe like 32 pounds or something like that. But when I ended up having to leave Denver, she was so happy to get in the car and drive home. Whereas I was kind of like in that mind frame of like, oh man, it's gonna be 4 days of like going in the opposite direction, maybe of where I want to go right now. But because of the circumstances, you know, I'm doing it anyway. And she's like sitting in the front seat, like, let's go. You know what I mean?
Good girl, Phoebe.
Yeah, so that's the story behind Phoebe's. Got her out there, and then she's been with me, and I've been with her, and we were kind of all we know in that sense ever since.
I love that.
She's cool. So
yeah.
Shout out to Phoebe.
Shout out to Phoebes. And some dogs like love being in the car. Some are like, my world's falling apart. I'm having an existential crisis. Like our dog, we take her anywhere. She has like this existential breakdown. And then like when we take her to get groomed, taking her is the worst part. When she's actually in the groomer's area, she's like, do. And then she's like all like, I'm fancy on the way home. But the drive there, it's only like 10, 15 minutes. Feels like an hour where I'm like, Roxy, it's okay, Roxy.
You gotta do like the whole calming thing and then do all the different
trying to hold her with a blanket. And she's also a little girl as well.
Yeah.
And she just shakes, and then on the way back, she's like, that's right.
See, they're like, they know when they're at their
home.
best, you know what I mean?
Well, that's good. Phoebes was a good girl in the car for you on the way home.
She's really good with that type of stuff. I don't know how I got lucky with both of them. I don't know if it's because I just pulled up to wherever they were and at the rescue and put them into the back of my car, and sometimes we had to live out of that thing. They got used to it, you know what I mean?
Oh.
But yeah.
Probably just happy dad's there.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Some dogs just go nuts in the car, and then some just chill.
Well, you lucked out for sure.
Right.
Would you like to play a song first?
Yeah, absolutely. Would love to.
Excellent.
What should I play?
Gentleman's choice.
Let's see if I forgot to pick again. Let's see.
I was going to say, sometimes things blend into the stickers. Like if it's black, all right.
That was perfect. That's what helped me get it. I'm like, it does blend. All right.
Guys, it's Colin McCarthy.
So sorry. I just want to make sure it was in tune roughly.
All right, go ahead.
All right. I'm going to sing a song called Fade Away.
Okay.
And I think this is like my favorite kind of song on the album, I think, for whatever reason. It's about knowing you have something good and not wanting it to fade away. Disappear, run away. Find some new friends, call my old friends now. What's the price I gotta pay? my old friends now. Thank you so much.
I love that line. I'm gonna find some new friends to call my old friends.
Yeah, thank you.
You're a very good lyricist.
Thank you.
And when I just went into YouTube and said, let's just look up all things Colin McCarthy and hit shuffle, all kinds of different things came up. So you're very prolific.
Thank you.
Some things had a backup band, some things did not. I'm just curious, do you have a preference? Do you enjoy both? Or certain things require just you alone with your guitar? I'm just picking your brain.
First and foremost, the car payment falls behind as soon as there's a band.
That's an honest answer. I like that.
Yeah, but no, I want to, I'm just going to put this down briefly.
Sure.
I want to get back to I want to be in a band, or I understand how those things can help the sound, and just generally the more the merrier and the better for community and things like that. Like, I'm totally on board with that stuff. I had a buddy named Billy that helped form a band for a wedding band out in Colorado that I had to kind of like put together last minute, and he's who's playing on like Midnight Fool, some of the ones that might have full, backing, or a buddy of mine, Ace Parkhurst, helped me record a couple tracks and did some of the instrumentation in addition to what I, do on the guitar and things like that. So I just wanted to go towards something that was more like, this is true. Like, there's no BS in the middle. There's no anybody changing my voice. Like, so I flew out to Colorado to the Spot Studios to record my newest album, or my first, my debut album.
Sure.
I guess. But yeah, it was just me and a guitar in the middle of a room, and a couple of my friends out there, and just kind of listening into a live performance, because I played a lot of shows in the area, and I'm just at that point where I'm like, it's not affordable to play shows and have it fund your studio operations.
Sure.
Right? Like, artists are always kind of losing in that way.
Right.
So it's tough, but at least you can capture this, and it's like as close to what somebody would hear if they came in and heard me at Smith's Public House.
Okay.
Shout out.
Lovely. Oh, I love that place.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you if you have places you like to play, places you prefer.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good question, and this is one of those ones where, like, I'm sure I'm not thinking of something right now, or if anybody's listening where they want me to say their name, I might just not be thinking of it. But
that's okay.
I've had really good experiences at Frog Alley, Ship's Pub. I've had great experiences at Ship's Pub, and here's my thing: is like, I'm all about the people that are there, and I tend to like move off of that feeling, or try to play off of what people are vibing. And I've had this really interesting experience with like Ships or Arsenal City, where it's like right where these four cities intersect. It's like right at that like ground. So it's like you get this group of people that are from four different areas, or you know what I mean, like mindsets, backgrounds. They might not even like they want nothing to do with your music, but those are the people that come up first and say, "Hey, I really like what you're doing."
I had a feeling you were going to say something like that. Yeah. I love that.
And it's like, those are the places that I want to play, because I just want to be able to interact, you know what I mean? At the end of the day. So.
Fantastic. I did want to ask you what you thought of where live music is right now, where it's going, at least at the local level. I love getting insights from artists about this. And I was not going to leave you out of this.
Yeah, I guess it's perfect. I mean, I've obviously taken a pretty public stance about some of my feelings around it. Like, and it's not like Denver versus Albany or anything like that, or it's not this scene versus this scene, but there are facts embedded in this, whereas Denver have more places to play. Denver has more artists who have moved from more locations to pursue the dream there. And that doesn't mean that that's better or that's worse, but the experience that I've had with bringing some of the ideas I've had around that into Albany has not been met with like, oh, that's like, you want to get on board and help, and these are cool ideas, or you know what I mean? That's more so like, one time in particular, somebody got back to me and said, like, stop talking about Denver, or you know what I mean? Like, and it was like, oh, I just offered to deliver your newspapers for free for you, but you missed that part, or you know what I mean? Like,
Interesting.
I feel like I get misinterpreted often too, just with how I text and whatever. So whatever it is whatever it was. But so there's like this inherent, I think, push back to allow new things or not new things, I guess, but like I see the same people performing at the venues that matter for artists to feel like they're stepping into their own light and playing their own songs. And like, I can only speak to myself in this sense. Like I work hard. I would guess, and I'm not saying this like in a cocky way, like more in a humble way, but like I think I've played maybe more shows than everybody here.
So
Like in a certain amount of time.
Want to listen to you?
Like yeah, it's like I'm not here to say whether my music's good or not. I believe in it, and I know that for me. But like I guess I would have thought that it would be easier to send stuff out to folks or ask to, be placed in a songwriter circle, or what's the best way to get involved in that and not have it be met with like do some stuff for yourself or like. And I know I'm not giving a whole background around that, but I don't want to.
No, you're being honest.
Yeah.
And I like the way you're approaching things. Like, I want to be involved, and here are some things I saw out in Denver that might be helpful. And I don't run any live music venues, not yet anyways, but I would appreciate that feedback or insights or things like that. Well, I hope that you don't give up the cause, because I think somewhere... Listen to Colin McCarthy, you guys. I just think that's we should be listening to artists. So I appreciate you sharing your experiences. And for people who don't know, I was about to go onto Instagram and invite Colin McCarthy on my show, and he's put this post up there. And if you go to his Instagram, Colin McCarthy Music, I was just, the honesty of it, I was like, I gotta pick his brain. I gotta know what this is all about. I want you to come on my show.
I'm glad you're interested, and that's like how things kind of hopefully change in good ways, and
sure.
It's not trying to put anybody down in the process of it. It's more like kind of just trying to build people up around it. Or
we need that.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like, for instance, I'll give like a positive example that just makes sense or whatever. Like I went to Denver, somebody flew me out for a show, so like those are the places I like to play, where somebody values you enough to call you and say, hey, it doesn't matter what it takes to get you here. I have a place for you to stay, I have food, like you're my family when you're here, if you could just please play for this. Like those are great times, you know what I mean? But
for sure.
As I was out there, I had a couple gigs lined up. I think I only had 2 gigs lined up total, and I was fine with that. But I went to the first public gig and landed 2 gigs, like one on a Monday and one on a Sunday. And it was like, so there were people from opposing, or that's how we treat it here, but neighboring breweries or neighboring restaurants that were actually just in this place having dinner or having brunch with their kids or whatever, their wives, and asked me to play the next day at their place. So that's kind of how it wasn't, hey, do you know what the laws are around noise ordinances? Come on, Albany, you're already snapping people's pictures when they go over 20 miles an hour, and they've accelerated to 30 miles an hour their entire lives. This is unethical. But
I like your perspective.
Thanks.
I think it's refreshing. And to anybody who's looking for ideas, pick Colin McCarthy's brain. He knows what's up. He's got some good insights.
Thank you for that.
I don't know who's listening, but hit him up. Speaking of which, how can people find you on social media? Where can they find your music? Where does it stream? All the Colin McCarthy stuff.
Yeah, streams everywhere. Wherever you get your music, Apple, iTunes, Spotify. I think the one I've found that actually gives me money at some point is I think Apple usually is a good way for artists, it seems, to get a little bit better of a chunk than things like Spotify.
Cool.
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, any of those, TikTok. They're all at Colin McCarthy Music.
Perfect.
It's ColinMcCarthy Music. And then the website is also ColinMcCarthyMusic.com.
Very consistent.
I think I'm the only guy that's doing music in like the entire U.S., or at least that has social media around it.
Absolutely, got to do it. But I think that'd be great. I will share his stuff on DJ Bus One, my Instagram, my Facebook, and of course, don't forget good old RadioradioX.com. Would you like to play another song for us?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yay!
Let's see here. Incognito.
is happening? We have a visitor.
Oh, you're still on the air?
Got
Yes,
toilet paper?
this is perfect.
No, I got something
Is
better.
that 2 ply? 1 ply?
Yeah.
If you don't
So,
mind,
Standards.
if
Exactly.
you don't mind holding this for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, this is
So,
awesome.
Did you know you'd be working tonight?
No, this is great. I
Yeah.
get to do the reverse.
Figured. Anyway, Sarah, thank you for being here for a year, and I had this made for you.
My goodness.
Yeah,
Well, thank you. 1 year already,
1
Sara
year.
B.
already.
Oh, thank you,
Yeah,
Rob.
Also, I got some one-a-day men's multivitamins,
Oh,
just because
perfect.
you never know.
No, and there's 60 tablets in here. You guys, to your health.
Just
Yeah.
in case.
You're
And
awfully sweet,
I
Rob.
didn't assume gender, so
We are gender neutral here.
yeah, that's
Thank
right.
you, Rob.
Absolutely, we love you.
We love Rob
Keep up the good
Smittix.
work.
Rob
Thank you, Rob.
Smittix has taught me so much. I
Our
follow his
cameraman.
brain around with a straw. Always appreciative of everything you've taught me. Thank you, Rob. I will cherish the 1 a day every day and my very own.
I cannot wait to see down the road that switch to 15.
You're part of a special moment.
This
Thank
is
you,
amazing.
Rob.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me be a part of the moment. You guys are awesome.
Oh my goodness. You know, if only we had a little levity, right?
I know, right?
So anyways, Colin McCarthy is going to play another song, and I'm going to put my beautiful gifts out here for ambiance.
Awesome. So I'm gonna play Midnight Fool.
Okay.
I know, like I alluded a little. I forget we talked a little bit earlier about something like driving to work.
Yes. Yes.
This was like my I can't go to work anymore. It's kind of like one
Relatable.
of those rebellious type of. I was taking the bus down to the state of New York. I worked for the state of New York anyway.
Oh, yeah?
And my mom had a sign that said, "Cherish yesterday, dream tomorrow, live today," in this back room. So it would be dark when I went into work, and it
Okay.
would be dark like on the way back, and I was getting
Right.
miserable. I didn't like my job, not for the people, but just not much going on that time of year. And I looked
Understood.
up at that sign, and I was like, how would anybody know how to cherish yesterday? Dream tomorrow, live today. And
There you go.
Anyway, I pulled out this and was lucky enough to grab this one. It's called Midnight Fool. It's gotta be more than day, working like hell on this pay, waiting on a woman, come to sing the song. It's gotta be more than 8 to 4, the boss man with an actor, taking pride in watching hearts grow cold. Never understood for the life of me, stacking up checks with daily free, waiting on a pension that sits down the road. And the highways got me nowhere fast, spending my money on the cheapest gas, finding ways to justify the toll. If you wanna ride, you gotta pay. So yeah, it's got me thinking I'm the only one that's in my way. All I have is all I Mama live today. Cheers yesterday, dream tomorrow. Mama live today. Thank you so much.
I'm not gonna lie, I selfishly love hearing the backstories and origin stories of songs.
Oh man, thank you. I'm like, it matters so much too, because it's like, and I feel annoying all the time when I'm out, because I'm like, imagine, you know what I mean? And that's another kind of thing about the city is, as more people begin to open up to local artists and stuff like that, they'll
Right.
listen more. It'll be more obvious that they listen, and that will be helpful for the connection of the artist and the other end. But I forget where I was going exactly with that.
Oh, that's okay.
But
It's a stream of
yeah, it
consciousness.
seems like so annoying to like say, "Oh, look at me in this song I wrote, and this is why." And like, it's it seems like so like self-indulged in a way, but then you start to realize like when you say those things, that's what is like perking ears, and then like those are the people who had their shoulders turned towards you, and now they're flipping around to say,
Right.
Where's your dog, or that type of thing. So yeah,
Well, it's very
thank you for saying
cool.
that.
Absolutely. Anything new coming up that you want to discuss or share?
I have been, honestly, I've been writing, like, for my second album.
That's
And,
exciting.
yeah, so I've really been so this first album, just to be clear, is like, when I left that kind of relationship situation in Denver, I got into another relationship upon, like, arriving home. So,
Okay.
like, I don't want to put a percentage of songs that are about who and about what or anything like that, but I was very much processing one through this lens of the other, and now have neither, so now I have that album.
Okay.
But I still have stuff I haven't processed, you know what I mean? Which
Sure.
is like totally how I use my art. So
Okay.
yeah, so I have to like kind of get that off the chest. But I think after that, I have been working kind of towards getting a band together, and I wouldn't be surprised if you saw the sound change in a way,
Alright.
or maybe pick up more towards Midnight Fool and
Okay.
some of that stuff that talks more about getting out there and living rather than staying home and analyzing,
Right.
yourself
Like an
and
evolution.
the relationship or like, that stuff. But thanks for saying it has a warmth and a place, because I do think more people than we admit or talk about are going through the stuff, and that's why I lean into it so heavy.
I love it. I love listening to you. I'm so grateful you came on the show. Everybody, check out Colin McCarthy Music, YouTube, Apple, all the streaming platforms. Check him out on Instagram, Facebook, and please feel free anytime you'd like to come back to Radio X.
Sarah.
You're now part of our dysfunctional family. Thank you, and I'm sorry.
It's my favorite family around. You guys are awesome. Thank you, and happy anniversary again. It was
Oh,
awesome
thank you.
being
Can I
here.
offer you a men's one a day?
I'm probably going to need a couple of
I
those.
mean, it's whole complete health.
Yeah, what's the limit on them?
I
Take
don't
4?
know. Probably should check the expiration date. But thank you so much, Colin.
Thank you again,
for
Sarah.
coming on. And you guys, go check out his music. Hurry up. I'll wait. Thank you. That was awesome.
Thank you so much.
Oh my
I
gosh,
hope I was
you-
okay for you.
You
I'm
were
like,
perfect.
half the time I get going on what I'm saying. I'm
I
like,
gotta
oh,
ask.
shit.
All right, I got the Team Player Award
There
from
you go.
2010.
Congrats.
I love Rob. Rob!
That's a nice kid.
Robert! Oh, there you are. Come on in. We got to do the obligatory photo.
Yes, we do.